Hi and welcome to Whatcha making. Today in the shop, I am going to try to replicate this cradle. This design was made by my father. He made this for me and my sisters about 100 years ago. And my dad's been passed on now for 20 years. But what I thought I would do is take this design and make this cradle for my granddaughter. Let's see how it turns out. I am, and I am still breathing. Okay, so for this cut, I've put a piece of tape here where I want to stop cutting. And the reason being is I want to drop this edge down a little bit from the top of the cradle, and then I'm going to round it over. But to cut this piece off, I don't have a bandsaw or any of that stuff, so it's going to take me a million years to do it on a jigsaw. What I figure is I'm going to cut it on the table saw and bring it to this point, which allows for my undercutting, and then I'll finish off this little distance that I have to go with a jigsaw. This way it won't take me forever to do it. There. Now I've been sanding on the sander, smooth that out, we should be all good. Let's just hope I cut them on the right sides. That'll be fun. Okay, so I want to round out the top of the headboard and footboard of the cradle. And I want to make them the same. I want them to look fairly close to each other. So what I've done is I put a piece of two-sided carpet tape down, and I'm going to join these guys up as best as I can. And then I'm going to take them to the sander and round off those corners. And there we go. I think even Great Grandpa would approve of that. Okay. Okay, now it's time to make up some rails. So this is the pattern. I've traced it off of my dad's cradle. I've cut off the excess wood. I just chopped it off with the table saw. So now what I'm going to do is take it to the sander and give this a bit of shape, and then we'll have some rails for it to rock back and forth on. Okay, I think we've got something here that works. I've given it a little jiggle. You don't want it to rock too far. So I think that's going to work. And now it's just a case of separating it because I've got this attached with two-sided carpet tape. I'm glad Steve makes it look easy. I'm going to go get Ed. Ed pried them apart for me. It was an Ed job. So now I'm just going to take it to the sander and get rid of my pencil line and give it a little cleanup and router it all around, smooth off the edges, round them up, and I think I'm almost ready for final assembly. Woo, woo, I'm excited. I'm going to glue the rails. These rails, I've sanded them all down. They're nice and smooth. And I'm going to glue them in place on the back of the board. What I've done is I've set up these as spacers so that I know I'm the same distance in from the ends. And I've set this edge offset of the edge of this board so that I know this is the distance that I want the end of the rail so it sticks out evenly on both sides. In theory, let's hope. The sander afterwards. Okay, I have like less than a 3% battery here, so I will spare you the torture of watching me put the glue on there. And we will just drop this puppy in place. And I just flicked the glue off. That was awesome. Drop this puppy in place. Drop a couple of nails in it. Because this is the bottom, I don't really care if the nails are in that part. And Bob's your uncle. Well, here's my most favorite part of every project. The end. Time for a little verifying. I love how the wood changes color. Gives it this beautiful, deep, rich color. This is just to keep the wood flat. Okay. Hopefully. It's still good.
It looks nice.
Yeah, kind of cool, eh?
Yeah.
How long are you gonna
Can
be?
you take the towels out?
Well, my problem now is I can't get out of the shop because of the pole.
Limbo time.
Limbo, 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 limbo.
I probably couldn't do that. I'd probably fall.
Yeah, well, I probably will smack my head, so. Dying over.
Can you fold the towels?
Come on, Lou.
It's time for towels.
Lou! Shop dog! Where you go?
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, it's exciting. I've been cutting wood.
Yeah.
Oh, the fun ensues. Okay. Can we get under? Oh, Lord. Love a duck. Ah, Lexi! Ouch.
I
Ow!
just got on tape!
Did it? Oh, that's exciting. There we go. That was fun.